I'm Jen and welcome to my studio, and today I'm going to be doing a tutorial on what I call the grapevine. Now I know the grapevine is a song, it's a step in jazz or in line dancing. It's like a very versatile term, but in tap dance it means something very specific to me, and I wanted to share that with you. And if you call it the same thing, cool. If you call this something completely different, please tell me. There are also multiple ways of executing this step, so I'm going to teach you a couple of different ones and then show you, if you ever do any of my choreography, the one that will probably be the one that I'm using. So let's go ahead and get started. Also, if you're not already subscribed to this channel, do the thing. All right, so a grapevine starts with step, cross, step, touch. The basic pattern of it is that you're moving to the side in a lateral way. You're not facing that way. You're facing the front and moving to the side. So you put your right foot out, you step on it, and then you can cross forward, but I learned it to cross back. So this is, again, right away, first thing we're doing, there's a variation. So I'm going to teach you the cross back way, but I can also show there is a way to do it crossing in the front. So you would do step, cross back, step out, touch. And then you go to the other side because this touch has no weight on it. It's just touch. It's, okay, I touched the floor, but I'm not committing. Your left foot does not want to commit. So it's here, and then you'd go this way. Step out, cross back, step out, touch. Now when I touch, I tend to leave it there, but there's no weight on it. It's just a nice little anchor for me to make sure my weight's in the correct place before I move on to the next thing. So let's just try that, right and then left. Step, cross, step, touch, step, cross, step, touch. Let's try it. 5, 6, 7, 8. Step, cross, step, touch, step, cross, step, touch. If anyone's ever gone line dancing, you have definitely done this step. So that's the basic idea of the one that I prefer to do. Can you cross in front? Step, cross, step, touch, step, cross, step, touch. You can. You absolutely can, because the grapevine can actually go on forever. It can really go on forever. No, not on this floor. It cannot go on forever on this floor. But technically you can go step, back, step, front, step, back, step, front. That's the true grapevine, is to create that little vine of grapes, you know? Step, front, step, back, step, front, step, back, step, front, step, back. And you're moving to the side. You're just creating this little twisty pattern. That's the true grapevine. But the way I learned it is a tap step. It has a stop to it so it can go to the other side. 1, 2, 3, touch. 1, 2, 3, touch. So now that we have that, how do we add rhythm to it? I mean, it has a rhythm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. But how do we make that more interesting? So we're going to start with the one that I learned and that I prefer to do, and then I'll give you some variations. So we start by going and turning it into 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7, 8. So that's the basic version with making it a little bit more rhythmically interesting. We've turned quarter notes into eighth notes. So you're going to go dig toe, that's your step out, step heel, cross back, dig toe, touch. And now this way. Dig toe, step heel, dig toe, touch. And that translates into 1 and 2 and 3 and touch, 1 and 2 and 3 and touch. So let's try that together, a little bit slower than that. 1 and 2 and 3 and touch, 1 and 2 and 3 and touch. Make sure you're crossing back for this one. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and touch. 1 and 2 and 3 and touch. Good. So that's the basic way that I put it into my combinations. I think the combination that's coming out this weekend has this in it. And yeah, super, super rhythmic and fun to do. And you can do it in any style of dance. Just this little 1 and 2 and 3 and touch. I just love it. So what's a good variation of this step? Well, you can take exactly what you did and cross in front instead of behind. So you'd go dig, step, step, heel, dig, step, catch, dig, step, step, heel, dig, step, catch. So let's try that. Just cross in front instead of behind. 5, 6, 7, 8. Dig, step, step, heel, dig, step, catch, dig, step, step, heel, dig, step, catch. Good. For me, that one doesn't feel as comfortable, but it is a thing. Now, what's another variation you could do? We could change the rhythm. So we could do flap, heel, step, heel, flap, heel, touch, flap, heel, step, heel, flap, heel, touch. Let's go back to the one where it crosses behind. And you're going to go flap, heel, step, heel, flap, heel, touch, flap, heel, step, heel, flap, heel, touch. Yeah? So instead of dig step, we are doing flap. So now it's a 1 and 2 and a 3 and 4, a 5 and 6 and a 7, 8. So you've really changed the rhythm now. It's very swingy. So let's try it again. From flap heel. 5, 6, 7, 8. A 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7, 8. Good. So what's another way we could make this different? How many of you guys have ever done clogging? So I ask that question as if you guys can answer me in real time. I feel like Dora the Explorer. I'm like, how many of you have done clogging? Blink, blink, and then waits for you to answer. I always think it's so funny when I feel like Dora. But if you've ever done clogging, there is a step, I don't know what it's called. My experience with clogging is minimal, but I am learning it, and it's so much fun. I love it so much. Once I've learned enough of it that I feel comfortable teaching, I will do a clogging combination on this channel. Once my teacher has dubbed me able to teach it, then I will teach it. Not until she says I'm ready to teach it though, because I feel like you really need to be at least proficient in something before you can teach it. So you could do a grapevine with all shuffle steps. Shuffle step, shuffle step, shuffle step, shuffle step. Now this time we're gonna go step, cross back, step, cross front, step, cross back, step, cross back. We're gonna do that one. So it'll be step out, cross back, step out, cross front, cross back, then cross front, cross back, cross front. So we're gonna go shuffle step, shuffle step, shuffle step, shuffle step, shuffle step, shuffle step, and I am out of floor. I am out of floor to show that to you. Let me see if I can make it smaller by holding onto the wall. So you're gonna go shuffle step out, shuffle step back, shuffle step out, shuffle step front, shuffle step out, shuffle step back. That is the most I can do on this floor, but it's okay. So it'll go a lot faster though. Da 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 da. Let's try it. We'll probably only get 6, but it's okay. Just faster. Shuffle step, shuffle step, shuffle step, shuffle step. 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's very reminiscent of a clogging step. So much fun. Let's try going the other way. Let's see if we can do, starting with the left foot. So we go shuffle, step, shuffle, cross, shuffle, step, shuffle, cross, shuffle, step, shuffle, cross. Okay? I gotta hold on to the walls so I make sure I can like not fall off my floor. 5, 6, 7, let's go faster. Shuffle, step, shuffle, step, shuffle, step, shuffle, step. 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that's fun, right? So there are lots of ways to take a grapevine and do variations of it. If you have other variations, please let me know. Write it down in the comments, link me to a video that you've seen. I would love to know, but these are the grapevines that I know. The one I always use in my dances, and sometimes it goes for a while, we can go like, so that's the back, front, back. Or a lot of times, like in the combination that's coming out, I think this weekend, I can't remember, it just goes 1 and 2 and 3 and touch, 1 and 2 and 3 and touch. That's the one I use the most often. I know Noise Complaint has that in a bunch of its dances. But yeah, lots of ways that you can do grapevine. The idea behind it being a grapevine, though, to remind you, is that it has a pattern of twisting. And then if you're going to do the back, front, back, it's step, front, step, back, step, front. I went off my floor. But yeah, so that's the Grapevine. It's a short and sweet tutorial because I just feel like I either could talk about this for like 10 hours or 10 minutes. So I just wanted to introduce you a Grapevine. If you call it something different, if you have a different variation of it, please let me know. Let me know what your favorite version of it is. But yeah, thank you all so much for joining me today. If you're not already subscribed to this channel, hit that subscribe button and join the Tap fam. We've got technique exercises like this and step tutorials, which that's what this is. We've got choreography tutorials where you can learn a dance. We've got vlogs and challenges and all kinds of stuff on this channel, so make sure that you hit that subscribe button and join the fam because we're growing and growing and growing, and my next milestone is really far away. So make sure, tell your students, tell your friends, tell everybody, subscribe to this channel because I literally spend my time making free classes for you, and I would just really, all I'm asking in return is subscribers. That's all I'm asking. So do the thing, please. Anyway, sorry, I was just like, why don't I be cute today? So subscribe, join the fam, and also hit that thumbs up button because we want to tell YouTube that people love tap dance. And when you hit that thumbs up button, the algorithm goes, huh, I think people like this. Yes, they do. We love tap dance. So thumbs up, subscribe, and as always, thank you for dancing with me.